McBitches, how's it going? Are you guys having a good day today? Because here's a review. Alright, so, Valerian, I hope I got that right because I don't know, I've heard some pronunciations and, yeah, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. First things first, this movie looked fucking amazing, okay? Just fucking amazing. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Two, good characters, I think, especially our two main characters, Valerian and Laureline. I thought they were pretty damn good. Okay, they're the main cast and everything. They're the main two characters we focus on, but they're the best out of all the characters down there. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of characters in this movie. There's a lot of aliens and such. It's a sci-fi film. It's a perfect sci-fi film if it's just that. Because let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something. This story is shit. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, it's pretty shit. The basic plot of the whole movie is that some asshole from Earth wiped out a whole planet for profit. That's a spoiler because this movie is shit. I mean, the plot, the story is shit. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but yes, that's the one thing about this movie. The plot was not good at all. It's just 2 hours of filling up some shit with an adventure. There's an adventure going on, like your typical sci-fi adventure going on, but then it just gets to the point 2 hours later into the film, which they could have just spat it out way earlier in the film. It's just that was just the whole premise was just some asshole from Earth, a military commander thought, you know what, fuck it, we need money, blow up this planet. That's pretty much why I got out of this plot, which that kind of sucks. Okay, it's like we've seen good sci-fi stories. Star Wars probably one of the best examples of that, but it's just this one is just what the hell were they thinking? It's just the movie was so visually stunning, but the plot and story was so shit. The only parts that were good about it were, the world building. That was pretty much it. If you want to get into different sides of the plot, the world building was great. The Thousand Planets idea, which is it's basically dumbed down to a big whole space station with a ton of different aliens putting pieces of their planet or cities together in one space station. Or I shouldn't say that. No, it's really just a bunch of aliens who migrated to this space station and expanded their ideals and beliefs and such. Like a diverse community and everything like that into this one space station where humans, aliens, all over the fucking place can rule and shit. And I found that very fascinating. That shit was kind of cool. But what kind of sucked was I don't know much about the original comic book because it's a French comic book is what Valerian is based after and such. And I don't know anything about the comic book, so I didn't really know much of what Valerian and Laureline were agents of. They said, "Oh, we're federal agents. What kind of federal agents? What happened to Earth? Why are they out here?" And so I just wished we got a little bit more backstory on some shit. Just I don't know. It's like that part like really was kind of disappointing. Their story was really just kind of like, really, nigga, come on. I mean, not much else to say. Just some asshole thought profit and shit. And that 2 hours later it was explained, which was that was stupid. So I don't know. Just otherwise, like I said, just very visually stunning. Okay, just you can see the level of detail put into this movie, which is fascinating. I like that, but it's a pretty disaster. If that's how you want to see it, no wonder Dunkirk is beating that shit in the box office. Just it's just whatever. But anywho, I'm gonna give Valerian a 7 out of 10. Only because that story just I rate it so low is because the story, but you needed a good plot and story to it in order to make the movie good, and the plot was shit. So it's whatever. But yeah, 7 out of 10, guys. Although I do recommend checking this movie out either in theaters or in Redbox or wherever the fuck, or if you actually buy the movie or something like that, because I don't know, I think it's worth seeing, but the story is so shit. Although it had good characters in it. Anyway, see you guys later. 7 out of 10. Like and subscribe. Whatever the fuck.